Welcome to the BVTV Network, coming to you from the UK studios of BizVision. I'm your host, Malcolm Gallagher. This is episode 3 in the Progress Leadership Trilogy with author Dean Lindsay. So hello for the final time, Dean.
This has been a blast, sir. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying it because, as I said, I love the book. I love talking to you. I love your concept because for such a long time, people have gone on about change management, and it's just absolutely terrified people. And you, as I said beforehand, are giving CPR or a defibrillator to change.
Yeah, you made that up. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, all right. Dean, probably because I was thinking I might need it myself. Dean, I'm loving your thinking and the progress leadership concept. Now, to me, though, it certainly answers the age-old question of everybody voting for change, but nobody wanting to do it. But I've got this niggle that says that initiatives and ideas come and go. So how do you propose that a company leader goes about truly adopting and embedding progress leadership as a way of life in a business so that it's not just seen as some passing fad?
That is the most challenging and important question, and it really does take, I guess, really another P, and that is, patience, and it also takes curiosity. A lot of times we don't really know our team or know what motivates them or propels them forward, and we make assumptions, and sometimes we get leaders get a little bit all caught up in all, kind of in the company and the numbers, and not focusing on the people. And I should say that a little differently, focusing on what motivates the people, or focusing on the people's reasons. See, it's reasons that propel movement, and so the main thing that any organization is going to need to do is internally sell the new initiative down the line. We do it with our customers. We do it with prospects. We're very patient and understanding with our prospects and trying to answer every objection for our team. For our prospects. We don't do that for our team. And so a lot of times the people who are actually, some new initiative happens and it trickles down to the people who actually have to do the new activity, and it's not explained why. And they don't really get the understanding. She's like, I don't want to do it differently. Why do I need to do it differently? It's because it hasn't been explained appropriately or in enough of a way that the people go, oh, I see now how it's going to help me avoid the pain. Sometimes there's a new initiative, and the reason we got to do it is because of all our competitors are doing it. If we don't do it, we're going to be less competitive. And if we're going to be less competitive, then we're not going to need everybody because we don't have the work for everybody. So now it becomes, oh man, I better do what needs to be done and get up to speed on the new technology rollout or whatever, so that we can stay, competitive, and I can keep a job, because there's pain in trying to find a new job, pain avoidance, or I want the peace of mind of my 401k. It's all those things that have to be played in. Malcolm, there's a phrase in sales, and that phrase is, what that means to you is. And so whatever new thing you were offering somebody, you say, what that means to you is, well, whenever you say what that means to you is, and then the next thing you say, whether you're using one of the 6 P's of progress or not, it's supposed to help that person feel the 6 P's of progress. What that means to you is you get the peace of mind of knowing we're always going to be there. What that means to you is you get the prestige of driving this thing down the street. Can you imagine what your friends are going to feel? So what that means to you is, it's the same thing internally. We need to be able to say, here's what we're doing, and here's why. And what that means to you is you can count on us, this company, being there for you, so you can raise your family, so you can send your kids to good school, so you can buy that boat. All those different things. We're not doing that. We just talk about what the company's goals are, and that the company's going to grow. And we're expecting everybody to trickle that in their mind and go, oh, and that's going to mean I'm going to be, successful. So I'm not saying they're not, but sometimes people don't take that leap. We need to help them understand that the organization, the first people that need to be served by the organization or the team members of the organization.
Yeah, I totally with you. On the sales situation, as you're saying, you should always be saying what's in it for you. to the prospect. And I think that's what leaders forget to do when they talk about change in a business. They just say how wonderful it's going to be for the company, whereas the person listening to it is thinking, well, what's in it for me? And they've got to have their own progress, haven't they?
That's right. Well, they might not say it out loud. We're not going to say these things out loud. This is not what we say out loud, but you are thinking it. That's how this works. You are thinking it, and we need to honor that what they're thinking, not what they're saying, because they're trying to keep their jobs, and they're not saying anything, and they don't want all to blah blah blah. So just because you're checked in, or just because you're clocked in, doesn't mean you're checked in. Just because you're all have the same logo on your business card doesn't mean you're all emotionally on the same team.
No. And I actually, when my question was one of my doubting questions, how to embed it, but it was a tongue in cheek, because I think what is important within the book are the answers, if you just think about it, because it's showing people how to achieve change, but in the form of progress. And quite simply, it's what's in it for us all together.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, there's no place. Actually, I think it's in one of my previous books where I talk about an organization is only as strong as its individual's personal goals, and that individual's belief that they can get closer to their personal goals by reaching team goals. They're going to progress. If they know they're going to progress towards their personal goals by reaching team goals, then they're going to be committed to doing it.
Yeah. Sadly, Dean, I've got to be leaving Dallas soon, and that's before I'd love to chat to you about your PHAT, PHAT concept.
Have me back, Malcolm.
That's another day. Thanks, Dean. Now let's give viewers and listeners details of your URL, your website address, which obviously viewers, you can see on the screen here behind me. But for listeners, let me spell it out. All the W's, Dean, D-E-A-N, Dean Lindsay, Lindsay, DeanLindsay.com. Dean's book, this one we've been talking about so much, is called Progress Leadership, Say No to Change Management, and it's published by World Gumbo Publishing. Every viewer and listener will know that we are experiencing unprecedented change and uncertainty. Change is necessary. I mean, it's the only constant, is the old story, isn't it? But to most people, change is frightening. I trust, like me, that Dean Lindsay's progress leadership concept resonates with you as a sound solution. So thanks, Dean, for a great trilogy.
That was awesome. Thank you, Malcolm.